Hey folks, recently we found ourselves in a predicament. Our washer went out for a little bit. I had to have some repairmen come and look at it, take care of it. Well, we all still needed clean laundry, so I did what I could do best, Nomad style. I improvised. I'm going to show you how I did it. I needed clean clothes. We're going to do laundry today, Nomad style.
Don't worry, folk, it's environmentally safe detergent that I'm using, and I have a dedicated plunger and a dedicated cooler. I like this cooler because it has the drain on the back and it has a handle. So let's get to it. Excuse the cicada effects in the background. Quite active this time of year. I've noticed several of my YouTube channels that I watch have the cicadas going on in the background. Well, that's the sounds of nature, and we do live in nature, so. Alrighty, well, here we go. Just plunge it until you can't plunge it anymore. So your arms are going to give out. Keeps whites and colors bright. I'm no hurry. I've got clothes I'm wearing, so I'm no hurry for right now. I do have sweat, but I think I'd sweat whether I was doing this or not. It's just doing this is a little more exasperating and exacerbating. I use all these big words
also
today.
Some ideas, y'all, about my nomadic future. And you know, I like the idea of the schoolie conversion. I've been looking at them and admiring them. I now have a new Pinterest board, okay? Yay! But this is something that has really got my interest going, and you know, I love my pop-up, and I like an RV or whatever, but it's so limited in the creativity that you can express in it. You know, they come prefabbed, and it's all prefabbed materials. Well, a school bus is built for transporting our little ones to and from their destination in various types of weather conditions, etc. So why not, you know, so they must be built pretty sturdy if they have, you know, children in mind. When I do watch videos about, you know, the dangers of, and I'm 55, I didn't get this age by being completely stupid. I understand that there are dangers to being a single woman, you know, a lone woman in my situation out there on the road by myself. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, in the situation of a bus, there are safety measures. There are, you know, security things that go on. It's harder side. It's lockable. See, they're in a pop-up camper. That's canvas. I don't want to give anybody any ideas, but, you know, it wouldn't take someone that has no good intentions. It wouldn't take them any time at all to just slice right through this canvas or just bust right through. It's not secure at all, which, you know, it's something to be considered and thought about. I would want my children to be take a few more safety precautions. Okay. Campgrounds, yeah, these are probably safe to be used in campgrounds where there's safety, you know, measurements and security. But you know what? I want a boondock. I want to get out there in nature and away from the riffraff and rigmarole. And I've watched the videos where they exclaim that a lot of those the ne'er-do-wells, the ones that are escaping the law, they go to the national forests and out in the middle of nowhere and hide from the law. And I'm not saying that everyone that is trying to escape the law is going to, you know, attack a 55-year-old woman, you know, out in the middle of nowhere. But, you know, you can't be too safe sometimes. And this is a concern of mine. So, but the school bus conversion, oh my goodness, they're so sturdy, and you know, they're hard side. No one's going to try to bust through them with a knife. You know, you can use locks and all kinds of things. So, you know, it's a lot to think about. And I have seen so many beautiful, beautiful school bus conversions that, man, it's drawn me in. I'm hooked. I'm totally hooked to it.
Yeah, I think that's in the direction I'm going to end up going. And like I said, I love RVs and the Class A's, B's, C's, the vans, etc. But the school bus, I have all these crafts and things that I'd like to do, and a school bus has so much room. And when I get done, when I finally decide that I'm going to sit down, plant my feet, I can buy a piece of land, and until I can get whatever, I can live in that school bus. I'm not ashamed. I can live in this school bus until I can build a home or whatever, because I have specifics I want to do with my home. I don't want an on-grid home. I don't want a home that's connected to the system. Yeah, it's a little bit harder lifestyle. It is so rewarding. I want my chickens and my goats and my farm fresh eggs and cheeses, homemade, canning. I just hope I can get there before I get too old to be able to manage it. And this is what I was discussing in the bucket list episode, is, I wished I had done this when I was younger and more physically able to do it, because, my physical abilities are going to be starting to waver. I'm not going to be able to do as much as I was hoping I could do. Why, man? And see, I'm living with that now, the whys. Why didn't I? And I want you all, younger folks that are watching, I want you all to take heed to this. So you're not at my age saying, why didn't I? Now I want to and I can't. But let's get back to the laundry. Okay, I do believe it's time that I can drain. And that's the good part of this system right here. I'm lucky and glad at the moment that I don't have to do this. Actually, this is just an example. This is a simulation of when I do get out there. If I don't decide to buy a portable washer and dryer, or a portable washer at least, this is an example of what I can do and how I can keep my clothes clean. And believe me, I would be washing smaller loads, less water. Sometimes you find yourself in life where you got to do what you got to do. Unfortunately, at this moment, I'm not at that. I mean, nomadic lifestyle, yes, that's what I'm striving for, but it will be a choice. And there's some people out there, they don't have a choice. This is how they have to live. And I don't know if I don't know their mindset. I don't know if their feelings on it, their emotions about it. If they're satisfied and grateful that they even have clothes to be washed. Be resourceful, in order to be resourceful. These are some people can wash their clothes in creeks and rivers. It's just an example of how I could if I had to. It's not bad. It keeps it clean. So let's get on with the rinse. There's a plug back in the back here that can be pulled. We go on the other side. It's easier to reach. Cycles just to be on the safe side. It is not a factory-made washing machine, so the modern convenience of life, really nice to have. But what if you didn't have? Okay, let's rinse cycle. I'm on city water, so I like city water. We're on well water, so I'm not really concerned about the water usage right now. Now, if I was in an off-grid circumstances, I would most definitely do smaller loads, and so that way I'd use less water and rinse with less water. I would be taking a lot better measurements or measures with my water conservation and stuff. But I'm not on that circumstances, so I don't have to right now. Fill it a little bit full. Way
The laundry has space enough to move around in, and it rinses a little bit better that way. Agitate it around. Something I'm going to have to face before I go onto the Nomad life is I'm going to have to downsize a lot of my clothing. I have too many clothes right now. During this, as long as you make sure that drain hole back there is clear and without any obstructions, it'll drain pretty quickly. There are YouTube videos where you can build a washer, an off-grid washer that you just turn a handle and it agitates the laundry. Man, those are nice looking. I would love to have one of those. I mean, if you're living on the road though, in a camper, RV, and on wheels, it's probably not conducive. But if you was to be living in an off-grid lifestyle, it would be awesome. They would be great for tiny home users and, or tiny home dwellers. Yeah, I think this is the last rinse. Looks like all the soap's out. I need to try to figure out a way to get some straps in here where I can roll these up, because otherwise they just have to lay down, just flop down like that. When I started my channel was going to be based on some of the things that I do around here and places I go, and I go to Gemini Springs. But I think that maybe my YouTube channel might be a little preemptive. I want to travel, yes, and I will get there, but I'm not there yet. The places I go, Gemini Springs is beautiful, but it's basically the only place that I do go. To be truthful, it is. And when I do get to go, I don't have a car of my own. So when I go, I'm not. And being as I'm not employed, the things I do are basically my daughter funds it. FUNDS, funds it. So I don't want to be an ungracious guest in her home. So I do have to respect her abilities and things that she can and can't do. My daughter's not swimming in cash, okay? She's not wealthy, and so and I don't want y'all to have to watch videos of me doing my laundry. Although that, for an off-grid laundry, that's a pretty decent method to do. But my life is not that exciting right now. Maybe next year when I'm on the road, when I can get on the road, it would be a little more, something more to see. I can take you along with me and show you things. But right now it's just not there. And I'm not going to have a show where you all are watching me do boring, mundane things. And I said that in in my introduction video, which I'll put a link to again up in the top. I won't have it. And I don't want this to be inconsistent. It's right now, I can't put up videos the way I'd like to. I'd like to put up videos every day, every other day. But I can't because I don't have that much content right now to be able to put up. Maybe here and there I'll be putting up videos. If we go to somewhere and it's a nice place to go, I'll put up some videos for you. I'll take you along with me. I'll record it, and but until then, I hate being inconsistent. I do not like it, but I have no choice right now. And if you unsubscribe, I will certainly understand. And hopefully, when I can get on the road and I can give you more content, more worthy content, maybe you'll come back. I just wanted to give you all an explanation, and well, I believe my laundry is going to be as drained as it's going to be. Sometimes, some days, it just seems like everything comes down on y'all at once, and that's some type of what kind of today is. That's just bad grammar. But
with my cat. I'm losing my cat Jazzy. I still have some ideas for some things. I'm Gemini Springs is quite a ways out of the path to go get my granddaughter at daycare. But there are some other places I can go to, show you some pretty things and have talks and stuff. I mean, if you still want me to do videos, I'd be more than happy. I've got one to post up because it was last week, or not last week. I had to do some really heavy duty schoolwork last week and another week this week. So I'm sorry, people, and I love you all to pieces, and I do, and I appreciate each and every one of you. But my schoolwork is priority. Okay, this is my bread and butter for when I'm able to get on the road. It's got to come first. But anyway, what I was saying, last week I had some heavy-duty schoolwork I needed to get completed, and I got my work turned in and stuff. And this is a new school week, so I'm not looked into it yet. I glanced at it. There's a lot to do this week, but there's some other things I can show you all. There's a new park, Gateway Park. It's not a new park. It's been refinished, redecorated, or whatever, redone in the last couple of weeks. So they've got some new equipment out there, and I can go take y'all there, and just different places. We can still have our talks. I just have to redesign things, go from plan A, make a plan B, and redesign some stuff, and we'll see how it goes. Like I said, if you want to unsubscribe, I hate losing you. I really do. I understand. There's lots of other people out there with a lot more content than me and a lot more than they can show and say. So I'm going to go get this laundry finished, take it in and put it in the dryer, and I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you like my videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't, you can give me a thumbs down. I'm tough. I'm a tough cookie. I can take it. I've been through harder stuff. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and push the notification bell. That'll notify you of any videos that I upload. And till next time, stay safe and be kind.